We're back for another Dokkan battle video, and here we have our boy, LR Buuhan, who transforms into LR Buuhan. One of the better designed units in the game's history overall, I would say. The Link level update system, to me, seemed as though it was primed to massively help this guy out, right? Like, he would have been way worse before the Link level update happened. Now, this guy's really good. He's definitely still in the discussion for best villain unit in the game. I feel like I would easily say it's LR STR Broly. But one of the big reasons I want to do this video, so there's a couple of reasons. Number one, I never did a level 10 Link showcase on LR Buuhan here on my own account, so I wanted to do that. Also, he's in one of the new category Super Battle Road stages. I want to do a bunch of level 10 Link videos surrounding units that are, you know, relevant in those stages, right? And then finally, you know, with Super 17's performance fresh in my head, I want to test out how good Buuhan looks compared to Super 17. So, this is turn 1, right? 200k defense, Buuhan's got turn 1. He stacks attack on his 12-key super attack. He stacks defense on his 18-key super attack. Heals at the start of turn. He gets extra key per key sphere. Man, he really is better than Super 17, huh? With Buuhan, who is a support type unit, by the way, his Link set is really good. Metamorphosis, Shocking Speed, Wall Standing Tall, Fear and Faith, Majin, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. Damn. That's good. The only real complaint I would have with this guy is just that he doesn't get big bad bosses until he transforms. If he had big bad bosses like right away, that would be really sick. So these two are so good together, Buu Piccolo and then Buu Gotenks. Let's go ahead and see what numbers we're going to get to next turn. I'm going to be very curious to see what his defense is. 4.67. So I definitely think Super 17 is going to be hitting harder than Buu a lot. I mean, well, he does have a medium chance of launching an additional super. So Buu can very easily triple super attack. That's something that Super 17 does. Again, for the most part, I feel as though I'm going to be comparing Buu to Super 17, because I feel like LR, STR, EZA, Broly is head and shoulders better than both. Obviously, Broly's like leader skill is not relevant compared to them and stuff like that. You guys get what I'm saying. But I would, again, I feel pretty comfortable saying Broly is the best extreme class unit in the game. He is just, it's unbelievable how good he is, how powerful he is, right? All right, so, and then of course, the team we're running on, by the way, this is Majin Power. Exchange Buu is so bad, except for his leader skill, which Exchange Buu definitely has probably one of the better leader skills in the game, because Artificial Lifeform is really good. The problem is that Exchange Buu himself is like really bad. He is absolutely horrible. All right, so this is a ridiculous rotation right here. With Buu Piccolo, what was that we get? Oh, that's only Fear and Faith. That's not a big deal. How about we transform already? Let's just go ahead and transform. Dude, all right, that's, so up to 337k defense. Here's the thing when comparing Buuhan to Super 17, right? Because Buuhan is stacking both attack and defense, like for long events, I mean, he's one of the maybe 5 best units in the game for like any of the long events, right? Whereas like Super 17, like his rotation and stuff like that kind of determines what he can look like. Super 17 could definitely look better turn 1, but like, you know, once Buuhan gets going, stacking attack, stacking defense, he's crazy. I mean, I was able to no-item the GT Legendary Goku event thanks to Buuhan with power absorption. I mean, if Super 17 was the leader instead, I would not have been able to do that. But all right, notice we're at 337k right here. Let's go ahead and transform into Buu right here. Now, this is a very easy act, very free and easy. 4th turn, and your HP is above 50%, and you can transform. Very easy condition. Alright, so we transformed into Buuhan. So let's see. So Buu Tanks gives himself 12% HP start a turn, 120% attack and defense start a turn, 1 key per type key sphere obtained, and then medium chance of additional super. LR Buuhan, his HP regen actually drops down to 10%, but keep in mind, there's a very, look at his defense, look how it jumped up, but there's a very nasty combo you can do. You enter the turn, you recover the 12% HP, then when you use your active skill, his passive kind of like, it's like the start of turn for him, and then he will recover 10% HP as well. So on the turn where you transform into Buuhan, you are recovering 22% HP, which is good. He gets 150% attack and defense start of turn now. Additional, that has a medium chance of being a super. Oh, so now it's a guaranteed additional. Yeah, so prior to his transformation, it's just an additional super, but now he gets a guaranteed additional that could be a super attack, which is way better. Then he gets an additional 1 key per key sphere obtained. That's big, because that now includes rainbow orbs, right? He gets 5 key for 5 turns from the start of turn. So for his first 5 turns, he gets 5 extra key. And then here's the one bad part about Buuhan, is he seals the attacked enemy's super attack for 5 turns on hit. There is still basically no place in the game where that's good, right? That's the problem. If Buuhan had simply just given you the 10 turns of seeing where enemy super attack is, like STR Vegito does, Buuhan, I might very well like him better than STR Vegito. It's possible. But that, like, STR Vegito has, like, the strongest ability in the game, and then Buuhan, like, on the other side, just has, like, a virtual L. Like, 5 turns seal, it sounds great on paper. People were going crazy for it when we first saw it, but in practice, it's almost never utilized, right? All right, so again, 1 link changes. Fear and Faith now becomes Big Bad Bosses, which is huge, obviously. He becomes a Big Bad Bosses unit. All right, so let me see what we're looking at right here. 369k defense. His attack should be very impressive right here as well. Don't forget, we have 50% support Buu. This is a lot of support on rotation. 6.4, dude, yeah. Like, when he becomes Buuhan, Buuhan is way better than Super 17. He is. It's like, yeah. Like, you see that right there. That's a lot of support. But it's like, in order for Super 17 to even be doing these big damage numbers anyway, or have really big defense, he needs a specialized rotation. You could sort of say the same thing for Buuhan, but it's not that big of a deal. Okay, I would really like to not finish off Gohan right here. Let me see. Let me see if I actually finish Gohan off on this rotation. Because I would like, for next rotation, Physical Kid Buu, Buuhan, and then Buu Piccolo. That's like a golden rotation for Buuhan. Now remember, as Buu Tanks, he's stacking attacks, stacking defense. So depending upon 12 key super attacks you get, 18 key super attacks you get, like Buuhan and Buu Tanks' stats can be all over the place. But like, you look at this, like we did what, 118, okay, well, goodbye Gohan. We did 118 key super attack with Buuhan. We didn't even stack attack. And he was, like, 6.5 million attack set, basically. Like, that was a pretty good showing from Buuhan so far. Alright, so now I'm rocking the Artificial Lifeform team. This will be good because we'll go a little bit less support on this team. More so see what Buuhan's going to do by himself. Alright, so with Buff Buu, we'll have, what is that? Wall Standing Tall, Majin, and then Fierce Battle. This link right here, this is one of the major buffs to these Majin Buu characters, is Majin. At link level 10 is now 2 key and 15% attack and defense. So powerful, right? It's like, we are actually set up for LR Kid Buu to come out and be like the best unit in the game. Like, they so easily could do that at this point. You have the tools on Majin Power, Buu Piccolo, Buu Tanks, and stuff like that to make an LR Kid Buu just god in this game. I would love to see it, honestly. Here's where, yeah, dude, oh, man. It's like, now that I'm, like, using Buuhan in, like, a showcase setting and directly comparing his performance to Super 17, right? Like, so Buuhan, we need a lot of key to get to 18 key, but Buuhan/Buu Tanks has one of the strongest abilities in the game, which is the extra key per orb, right? So, bam, look at that. Boom. We're good to go. easy 18 key super attack, which is super important because remember, Buuhan slash Buu tanks 12 key super attack is stacking attack, but his 18 key super attack is stacking defense. All right, so there's 3.54. Not the craziest ever, right? I mean, let's see. That's him. We didn't have Metamorphosis active, which I guess is sort of like a major attack link. Metamorphosis is what, like, might be my... Big Bad Bosses is the best link in the game. Metamorphosis is up there, though. 5% HP regen, 10% attack and defense. Just crazy. Alright, so here is Super 17. Now, understand, this is Super 17 in a really bad position. Like, he's not going to look good here. This is not a rotation designed around Super 17 looking good, right? Remember, Super 17 needs Android and target Goku category allies. I mean, there he is at 2.29. It's... Yeah, I see, that's such a bummer. They drop a summonable LR, and it's like Bootanks, who's, you know... Bootanks is creeping up on a year old now. And, like, Super 17 is definitely worse. I would say Bootanks is definitely better. Like I've already seen enough to declare Bootanks better. So I would probably go... maybe like Broly. That means Turles is probably better than Super 17 as well. Probably something like Broly, Buuhan, Turles, Super 17 right now. It's always hard to say for sure. Alright, let's do 253k. Let's go ahead and transform. So by transforming, right, we're now going to gain access to Big Bad Bosses. You know, if you guys notice, that Cell we have on rotation is a ridiculous extreme class support type unit. It's going to work really, really well with Buuhan and a lot of these other characters right here. I assume we're going to get very impressive numbers. Oh, yeah, we got to have nearly everything. Is that just with buff Buu? So we would get shocking speed as well. So he's at 330k defense. He could go up to 342. Wow. 12k defense just from shocking speed, huh? All right, so let's see how Buuhan looks right here. Again, for Buuhan, it's going to be pretty casual. You're just always going to be pretty much hitting 24 key. Like, STR Super Vegito and Buuhan, like, they're just the type of units to where it's just, you're just hitting those numbers, like, every single turn. So, all right, let's go ahead and see what Buuhan does right here. Very curious to see, you know, we have Big Bad Bosses active. We do have some support. You know, we got a lot of his major links. Wall Standing Tall, 20% attack. Big Bad Bosses, 25% attack. Majin, 15% attack. Fierce Battle, 20% attack. So basically 6 million right there. Okay. And then just drop this. Here you go, Gogeta. Goodbye. Yep. See ya. Man. I feel like he's looking pretty good. This is a good showing. This is Buuhan, man. He is a hell of a unit. Boy, oh boy. I definitely want to get, like, his 12 key super attack animations in here as well, which we have not gotten. Alright, I'm just gonna avoid super attacks as best as I can on this rotation. I don't think the two skinny Boos will take down Blue Gogeta. It's so weird to me, by the way, like, this Blue Gogeta boss, this is the 5-year anniversary LR boss, right? It's, you know, year and a half old. And, like, this boss fight, I feel like, is stronger than the Kid Gohan boss fight. It's very odd. I don't know why that Kid Gohan is really weak. It's very mysterious to me why they made, like, the newest Dokkan Fest boss. He rolls over and provides no resistance whatsoever. It's just, like, instant death for him, right? Now, Buuhan, the other reason I feel like a level 10 link video could be good right now is if you could be a global player and take a look at this and see how good Buuhan is. Because Buuhan is going to be on the 6-year anniversary banners on Global. And I think if you do not pull him, picking him up with red coins would be a very good thing to do. Very smart thing to do. Picking up LR Buuhan with red coins, absolutely. Alright, so we did a lot of damage to the Gogeta. With Super Buu, we would have... Nah. We would get Metamorphosis, but I need to have Buuhan in slot 1. 294k defense right there, 263k defense. That's Big Bad Bosses at work. Here, let's go ahead and get this attack. Oh, just, again, 24 key pretty much every single turn. Just get used to seeing 24 key with this guy. That's all he does. Again, that extra key per orb mechanic is just really strong. All right, so this is going to be Buuhan without support. So this will be good to see. Always good to see what these units look like when you're not, like, over-flooding them with support. Dude, he's still at 5.3 without support. He's so good. It's because of his link set. Like, you know, Metamorphosis, 10% attack while standing tall, 20. Big Bad Bosses, 25. Fierce Battle, 20. Majin, 15. Legendary Power, 15% on attack. He's getting attack from every single link except for Shocking Speed. Like, you know, and then the fact that he's, like, raising his attack on his super attacks. He gets 150% at the start of turn. Buuhan just has a lot going for him, man. He's looking really good so far. Alright, guys, so now we're on the Transformation Boost / Terrifying Conqueror team, and I love this because we get to show off the god of Dokkan, Garlic Jr. Now, Garlic Jr., at the time, I don't know when I'm putting this video out. Maybe I'll put Garlic Jr.'s level 10 link showcase out before Buuhan, but currently my Garlic Jr. is not done. You don't even really want to show off a Big Bad Boss's unit in, like, a showcase setting unless they're link level 10, because it's just, you're just not looking at the same unit, right? So Garlic Jr. right now, Metamorphosis, Fierce Battle. But keep in mind, Garlic Jr. is giving 3 key and 40% attack and defense. So with Buuhan, they would share Metamorphosis, Big Bad Bosses, and Fierce Battle. And he's giving Buuhan 3 key and 40% attack and defense, right? And, I mean, they're on Transformation Boost together. Wait, Garlic Jr.'s on Transformation Boost, right? Or is it just Terrifying Conquerors? Let me just quickly double-check that for Garlic Jr. But I think Garlic Jr., yeah, Garlic Jr. is on Transformation Boost, which is huge, right? Like, you know, being on the villain side of things right there. All right, so we'll have Garlic Jr. go first. We have Metamorphosis and Fierce Battle. We're going to very easily get that 18k super attack. 200k defense, by the way. Not bad. Remember that Cooler is supporting as well. Cooler is giving, what is it, 2 key and 30% attack and defense at Transformation Boost. That's hitting both Garlic Jr. and Buuhan. Okay, Garlic Jr. Oh, please, Garlic. Don't, no, wait. I didn't have... God damn it. This is why I like the second... Okay, cool. That's fine. And then Buuhan at 3.91. Or Buuhan, Bootanks. I really do need to make sure to get Bootanks' 12-key super attack animation in here as well. Like, I feel like getting all those animations in these showcases is pretty important as well. So I think next turn I'm actually just going to have them... Here, let me try and not do too much. And then next turn, I think I'm just going to have Buuhan just do his 12-key super attack next turn. Just so, again, so we can get it in here. The 12-key super attack could be good, because, like, if I really wanted to go crazy for the Buuhan showcase and, oh, Buuhan 10+ million attack set, right? Just have a parade of, you know, Bootanks doing 12-key super attacks over and over and over, and we could get that, right? We could have Buuhan just putting up a ridiculous display. I mean, we could have Buuhan, you know, 500k defense, 10 million attack stat version of him very easily. All right, so this is a pretty good turn right here. Again, Garlic Jr. and Turles both giving support. So I actually do want to... I'm going to let him get full 24 key for this one right here. I know I was just talking about getting the 12 key, but we'll get that later on. This is a turn I want to see. 240k defense. So see, still looking good with Garlic Jr. Even without another, like, Majin unit next to him, Bootanks is looking fine with Garlic Jr. 4.42 right there. His damage skyrockets when he turns into Buuhan. It really does. And again, he has a chance to do an additional super attack as Bootanks, but it's a guaranteed additional normal as Buuhan, which is huge to be able to do that, right? That really does matter. Because that makes it way... You're just going to consistently get so many more attacks at that point. It makes it way easier to get your Hidden Potential System additional, since you're guaranteed to always be doing those 2 attacks, right? That's why it's really, really good to have a guaranteed additional that can be a super attack, rather than just a guaranteed additional super, right? Alright, so... We'll get to this next turn. I think STR Super Buu is going to transform into Buuhan. So we could have those 2 Buuhans next to each other, which is going to be very good. Because, I mean, I believe they share 6 out of 7 links. Yeah, the only thing they don't share, I believe, is Legendary Power. So this is going to be a pretty good turn right here. All right, so here's this Buu. I'm in the process of getting this guy to full level 10 links as well, by the way. He's almost done, but I stopped working on him to prioritize other Super Battle Road characters. What is he at right here? Yeah, oh, yeah. Yeah, here's my STR Buuhan. Literally, the most important link is the one that's number 9. That's hilarious. Yeah, he's getting there. 351k defense for Buu tanks. Yeah, with everything except for legendary power active. All right, let's go ahead and transform right here. This is going to be one of the better turns we're going to see. Again, having all 6 links with STR Buuhan. When this STR transforming Buu easy A's, by the way, that is a huge upgrade to a lot of these Majin Buu teams. Because right now, like this Buuhan right here, this STR one, he's okay, right? Like, you know, he's at 139k defense. With Big Bad Bosses, that jumps up to like 170 or something like that, 165, I think. And then he gives himself 50% defense on Super. So it's like, he's okay. This STR Super Buu Buuhan. The problem is, this is turn 5 you do that, right? Where in the first 4 turns, he's pretty mid. All right, so just with this Buuhan, again, we have 6 out of 7 links active. We have Garlic Jr. on rotation as well, still giving monster support. Let's go ahead and see what we do right here. And then after this turn, we'll probably move ahead. I think I'll go to a fight. I do want to get Buu Tanks' 12-key super attack animation in there. I'm probably going to let Buuhan stack... Oh, 6.53, damn. I'm probably going to let Buuhan or Buu Tanks stack up a little bit, just to visually display like a much higher attack stat and much higher defensive stat, right? You know, that capability that Buu Tanks has got, Buuhan has got, to just really stack everything up. So, all right, let's head to like the Videl event or something like that, and over there we'll go ahead and do that, right? We'll get our boy Buu Tanks / Buuhan to just stack up a whole bunch. Alright, so here we are on the Majin Buu saga team. Again, remember, there's many different ways to build this. I really would like to see a villain Majin Buu saga leader come out, though. I hope an LR Kid Buu would lead, like, you know, I don't know, Artificial Life Form and Majin Buu saga or something like that, right? Because, like, the LR Vegito unit does work fine with Buu Tanks, right? I mean, they have Fierce Battle, Legendary Power, and Shocking Speed. And that's not bad, honestly. Between two, like, Goku and Vegeta and then Buu Tanks link up pretty well. But I would really prefer, like, a Majin leader, because, like, you know, you would actually want to run Extreme Class Buu Saga. It's not just Majin Power, right? Because, like, LR Babidi and Deborah are on there. You know, I could have brought them on the team. We also have the Deborah, who I did bring, right? Like, you know, then there's the Buu and Babidi. Like, there's a lot of Extreme Class Buu Saga units you'd want to use together, not just on Majin Power. So I would like to see one. All right, so we have Buu Tanks here. He's going to work best next to Buu Piccolo. 259. Wow, what? Turn 1, 259. Look at this, turn 1. That's impressive. Let's go ahead and do his 12-key super attack animation. And again, after this, I'm going to go ahead and cut way in advance. Maybe like turn 15 or something like that. Actually, I might not even do it here in the Videl event. Maybe I'll just go to like a longer event. Let Buu Tanks really stack. We'll see. Regardless, I'm going to let Buu Tanks really stack up for a while, right? Both attack and defense. Alright guys, so we're up to a turn 12. We spent quite a while building up Buuhan's. I've more so prioritized his attack. I basically just got a bunch of 12-key super attacks. You know, turn 12, sort of see what level of damage our boy Buuhan will be able to do, you know, with that built-up amount of attack. You know, let's sort of see what attack stats he'll get. We will have, I believe, Kid Buu coming up on the next rotation as well, so that'll be a really good rotation. Alright, let's have Buuhan in slot 1 right here, because we are going to get the Dokkan attack. Alright, so let's see, what attack stat is Buuhan going to get us right here? I have no idea. It should be very high. Again, we could have gone in the middle. If it wasn't for the Dokkan attack, we could have gotten Legendary Power with Goku and Vegeta right here. Let me see, what attack stat is Buuhan at? 7.18 right there. That's the highest attack stat we have seen so far in the video. And, like, that's without Big Bad Bosses active. Right, next turn, Kid Buu's going to add another 50% support to that. And Kid Buu is also going to be able to give him Big Bad Bosses. So we're going to see Buuhan, you know, 8 million plus, maybe even close to 9 million. It's going to be very impressive for sure, right? I actually would like to see Buuhan's 12-key super attack as well. I might hop back in and we'll do one more run of a stage then, because I think that's pretty important. I always do like getting, you know, all their animations in these type of videos, So if we don't get Buuhan's 12 key animation in this next stage against Videl, we'll hop back in for one more run and get that, right? Because it's always, you know, especially nowadays, the animations are so good. The only problem with Buuhan's 12 key animation is like they got it from one of the like badly drawn episodes. Like you guys get what I'm saying, right? The characters just aren't as well drawn. In one of those episodes that Buuhan's 12 key super attack is taken from. Like but basically the entire base form Vegito fight is just filler, and it's from that episode. That's when they have Buuhan's attack there. Okay, so this is going to be a very strong rotation for our boy Buuhan right here. 24 key. We have everything active except for shocking speed and legendary power. He's at 340k defense, despite the fact that I did not, stack at all with his defense, really. So this is going to be, 8 million, 9 million. Oh, 9.75. Okay. That's pretty good. That's a high amount of damage right there. Videl did live. There's the additional. And then we did not get his 12 key super attack, so let's just finish up with one 12 key super attack by Buuhan, but I'm pretty satisfied. I am very confident in saying that LR Buuhan is better than LR Super 17. Alright, so let's go ahead and see how our boy Buuhan does right here. Oh my goodness, dude, his key is so good, it's even hard to do the 12 key super attack. So let's just get this turn right here. You know, we got Kid Buu on rotation, we got Deborah on rotation. So here's Buuhan busting out a 12 key super attack. I feel like this is still going to be an impressive amount of damage. 3.32. I've seen Super 17 do 12 key super attacks at like that same level pretty consistently. But that was I intentionally unlinked Buuhan from Kid Buu just to make sure to get the animation in the video. So there we go. Let me know what you guys think of LR Buuhan. He is still easily a top 10 best unit in the game. He is very good, very high up on the pecking order. In terms of villains, you know, he's probably fighting for that number 2 villain spot with LR Turles. And I think I probably would slide Super 17 down. Again, probably even below LR Turles and Buuhan, right? So let me know what you guys think. This guy is incredible at full level 10 links. Global players, if you don't have him, feel free to grab him with red coins during the anniversary. LR Buuhan is spectacular.